things by force. If you're not firm about these things, Nigerians will ruin your countries.
Hello, welcome to my channel once again. There is this Nigerian, his name is 𝙏𝙝𝙬𝙧. He's on TikTok, and all the time he has been saying what he thinks about his own people, Nigerians. And today he has something to tell us on a particular case that actually happened in Ghana by some Nigerians. But what I will do is I will play you the video on the particular case that I'm talking about. Then I will show you the video of 𝙏𝙬 also saying whatever or commenting on this particular story that's popped up on the internet. Let me say this, the person that this story actually came from is a journalist, and she's a lawyer too in Ghana. A very respectable journalist as such, so I don't really doubt her credibility and her source. So I want us to go into this video, watch, come back and talk.
We Nigerians have been arrested by FBI agents working in Ghana, and they've been charged for kidnapping an 80-year-old American woman, stealing $15,800 plus from her ATM card, demanding $150,000 from her family as ransom before she's released. So the court has granted them bail, each $5 billion with 2 sureties to be justified. The case is now is being adjourned to March. This is a very sad story, because while some decent Nigerians are working hard to promote Nigeria and Ghana, to promote this beautiful relationship between Ghana and Nigeria, some Azan Nigerians too are trying to destroy the reputation of Nigerians in Ghana, and this is sad. Now, this case happened. The main architect is one Emmanuel Adebayo, 28 years. He posed as a movie manager in Ghana and lured this American woman to Ghana so that they will work together. The woman comes to Ghana. She had 4 phones and all that. They pick her up at the airport and take her to this hotel in the eastern region. Then later on, they took her to another hotel in East Legon, and then they ended up in Temakomte 11. They gave this woman to the Esther lady. She's also a Nigerian, so she was the one taking care of the woman. The woman was held captive in the room in Temakomte 11. And that was when the people started demanding $150,000 from her family as ransom. Now, all this while, they had taken all the 4 phones of the woman, sold the phones at NKRUMAH Circle. They had used her ATM card, American card, to make withdrawals. So once they spend the money, reach out to the family, making demands on the family. The prosecutor in the case, Daniel Danku, told the court that it was the FBI agents in Ghana who reported the case to them, because of course it's an American citizen, so the FBI will be concerned about the whereabouts of the American citizen. So once the case was reported to them, the police decided to move into action by investigating the issue. And then when they investigated, they found out that American citizen, one Diana Christine Nelson, was kidnapped by these unknown men. At the time, the police did not know the names of these young men, so they followed the case, investigated, and then they went to 𝙤𝙝𝙬𝙧, where they were told that the woman was kept as a hostage in that place. And then when they went there, they had moved the woman from 𝙤𝙤𝙬𝙧 to another place, and then later they found that the woman had been moved to a house in Temakomte 11. You see, Ghana Police Service too is very smart. They traced the ATM card that was used to make the withdrawal. They arrested this Adebayo guy, and the Adebayo led the police to the house at Temakomte 11 where the woman was held. And so they arrested them. The woman was traumatized. They had to take her to the hospital to recover and all that. That was when the police arrested the Esther lady. And the Esther lady claims that, oh, she doesn't know anything, but the police charge her with abetment of crime. That is like supporting somebody in the commission of a crime. It was when the police made the arrest of Adebayo that Adebayo and Esther mentioned the Poromo guy, that there's a guy called Poromo. So there are 3 people, the Adebayo and Poromo, and then the Esther lady. And the Esther lady claims, oh, she's not part of it. It's Poromo and Adebayo who kidnapped the woman and only brought her to her to take care of her. So now the Poromo guy is at large. But the Ghana Police Service is very good. They traced the phones that they sold to a circle, and they managed to retrieve 2 of the phones. They are now looking to recover the Apple phone that was also sold to another person. And the phones that they sold, the police said the first phone, they made 7,000 Ghana cedis out of it. and then 4,000 Ghana cedis, they collected the money. When they arrested the Adebayo guy, he had spent part of the $15,800 that he had stolen from the woman's ATM card. He had spent it, but they managed to retrieve some of the money. So the case is still in court, and the next agenda date, which will be in March, we'll see where the case will get to. But so far, Esther and the Adebayo guy have pleaded not guilty. Let's all be careful in Ghana with the things we do. If it involves especially an American, the FBI have offices at the American embassy in Ghana. They are tracking every movement. They will deal with you. If they don't catch you today, they will catch you tomorrow. And they work closely with Yoko. They work closely with Ghana Police Service. They will deal with you. As part of the bail condition that the courts issue, they are to submit all their travel documents. So they can't travel anywhere. They will report to the police twice every month. They are being monitored.
One of the ways to truly know that the Nigerian problem has nothing to do with the Nigerian president or their governors or their men in authority is that even when Nigerians are in countries that have good economy, countries that give them opportunities, they just never fail to represent themselves. You see that criminality, they can never stop it. Now it simply shows you that the men in authority, as when it concerns Nigeria, are actually people that represent the mentality of the people who are Nigerians. So there is no way you can expect the Nigerian president to become a personality with a different mentality from the way Nigerians think. What am I trying to say in essence? We all heard it on how Nigerians were busy running a kidnap activity in Ghana. Oh my God. So wait, Nigerians went to Ghana seeking for green pasture, and they just couldn't keep their criminality on the low. They even went and started escalating that criminality. They propelled that level of criminality to an uncanny standard, such that they were even committing kidnap and fraud towards white people in Ghana. You see, that's why I often tell people, there's something I want to tell African countries. There's something I want to tell African countries. Let me tell you something. Number one is that Nigerians would not give you the kind of privileges you give to them, should it that you people come to Nigeria to purport all manner of criminality just like Nigerians do. They won't give you people such space. They might resort to murdering you people. That is why I was about the only person that saw the xenophobic activities, so-called xenophobic activities of South Africans when they resorted to murdering Nigerians. I saw it as a holy movement. I was the only one that saw it. I was still in the university, and I think one of our professors was trying to condemn that in Nigerian peoples and culture. I was the only person that said that activity by South Africans is a holy movement. I'm telling you the truth, because the thing is that if you don't take these things by force, if you're not firm about these things, Nigerians will ruin your countries. And because they're so frustrated from where they come from, they don't mind destroying everything they come across. Anything.
You know, one thing that I always say is that listening to Chimdi, you might think as a Nigerian, he hates Nigerians. I know that there are a lot of Nigerians out there that understand whatever he's saying, but there are some too that will start defending. Let's call a spade, and let's not try to defend the undefendable. Let's not do that, because I feel like if someone does any wrong, we should call them out. And this is one thing that I believe. We should not shield anyone. So if a Nigerian does something wrong, we should know that a Nigerian has done something wrong. If a Ghanaian does something wrong, we should say a Ghanaian has done something wrong. I don't know why. It is not every Nigerian. Let me state that fact. It is not every Nigerian, because I always say this, that there are beautiful Nigerians, hardworking Nigerians. But the problem is, these things that have been happening, it is affecting the good ones. It is affecting the good ones, and that is the problem. So I don't like it when some Nigerians try to defend certain things that are done, or some bad things that are done by some Nigerians. Don't shield them, because you being a good Nigerian, it will affect you. That's a little I have to say on this. Thank you so much for watching.